Through all of this, there have been a lot of people who were aware of what was going on and said nothing. There were a lot of people that knew that a disabled person was being abused and said nothing. There are a lot of people who knew that I had protected them repeatedly throughout their lives and said nothing. There's a lot of people, they said nothing because they didn't want to be ostracized by their friends. They didn't want my predators to target them, or they didn't want to be deported. Meanwhile, these people can walk away. They have the opportunity to walk away. They have the ability to walk away. I was never allowed that chance. Meanwhile, these people whose conversations I recorded, like Miss Peaches and Kinga, many others, they want to be pissed off that I recorded our conversations and that I showed the truth. I held off on showing the truth. But maybe one of these people was a good person, but they have all shown me that none of them are. A good person doesn't turn a blind eye to shit like this. Darren O'Connor is a world-class piece of shit, pretends that he's out for the homeless, to help the homeless. But then when there's a homeless issue, he ignores over half of the assaults by Officer Whale and Lolatai because he can't paint them as racist for a win. I didn't make King and Nichols a coward. I didn't make any of these people cowards. I did post up our conversations. See, I was telling the truth the whole way. Telling the truth. Until August of 2018, when I was literally forced to break the law in the tiny hope that somebody would do their goddamn job. But they don't have to. The only way to get them to do their job is with public support. And the public hated me. Still do. If these people actually cared about me, they would have come forward or put a bullet in my head. I shouldn't have had to record those conversations. And a lot of people are like, well, Sean, you should have told me. No, the fuck I shouldn't have. You notice, out of the 5 videos where people knew that they were being recorded, they fucking lied out their asses the whole fucking time. No, I'm not going to tell you that I'm recording you. I want you to tell the fucking truth. By the way, this is Nebraska. You can hear Sheriff Scott DaCosta on one of the videos where we're having our conversation about me recording this shit and posting it on YouTube. It's not illegal in Nebraska. So kiss my ass. And then these people who, obviously, if they were telling the truth and they were good people, they wouldn't be trying to destroy that evidence. King of Nichols reported me today. You know, man reported me as well. So did Alyssa Rainwater. So did Aaron Cockerham. So did Carl Rogers. But then again, you go through and, and also Katie Cahill. You go through and you look at all of our conversations, all of the stuff they tried to have removed. What did those conversations show? That I was telling the truth. Now, if these people are trying to hide the truth or destroy the truth, then obviously they did something wrong. At no point in time through any of this have I tried to hide the truth. Matter of fact, the things that I type to these people, I say loud and fucking proud. But then when their pride's hurt, they're not being assaulted. They're not being incarcerated for crimes they didn't commit. They don't have police beating them down. They're not being tortured in the jails. Are they? No. And they didn't care. You know, in that conversation that I had with Kinga, shit, I didn't get far before she starts talking about herself. Everybody does that. They don't want to fucking listen to what's going on. They just want to talk about themselves. And what's the part that these people are pissed off about? Because the parts where they were busy talking about themselves is on there. But then again, them being busy talking about themselves, have I or have I not been speaking out about that every step of the way? Goddamn right I have. Kinga, you be as pissed off as you fucking want. See, while I've been fighting for your rights, you haven't done shit for mine. I don't want you deported like that. Now I do. Now I certainly do. I want your worst fears to come to fruition. When somebody is called mentally ill, they have to have someone in their corner, or they will get railroaded. Police can do whatever they want. It's illegal to do these things to black people, so they're going to take it out even more on people like me. Meanwhile, because of the slander that I was never allowed to defend myself against, because I was never allowed to show evidence, because I was never allowed to face my accusers, King and Nichols can be subpoenaed to court. The problem is I can't go to Colorado without being victimized further. Well, Kinga, if she wants to call the police and say I'm a terrible person, they'll listen to her because that just benefits the fuck out of them. King and Nichols, you're a fucking coward. Just like Neil DiMuccio. Just like Tony DeStassi, but at least Tony DeStassi admitted it. Just like you admitted you were afraid of being deported. Was that a lie? If you didn't want your public shit out in fucking public, if you didn't want these things out in public, you should have spoken up. I'm not going to hide the fucking truth. This fight isn't just about me. I will never have a chance at a decent life ever again. I will never again be able to see my loved ones because cowards like you never came forward. And you tell me to move on. You can see your friends. You can see my friends. You get to be in a community that you are familiar with, that accepts you. I accepted you. I stuck up for you. I didn't make you a coward. You want to call me a backstabber for showing the truth? Bitch, you should have told the truth. Maybe Martin Niemöller can explain it better than I can. I want you to look that name up. Matter of fact, you don't even have to look it up. I am going to type it in here, and since it's got a funky thing over one of the letters, I'm going to save his name and put it here, and you can find out what this man is famous for. It's a poem. There you go. Put that name up. Now let's go here to YouTube. We're going to start looking up these conversations. First one I'm going to start off with, though, is a rant about Miss Peaches, the liar. Why? Because there's 116 conversations. Just conversations, not even the videos of events. Just conversations. 116 of them out of several hundred. Your channel. All right. 4 peaches. What does it take me to? Right here. 4 Peaches the Liar. Copy link address. The video itself is just me talking, but the 116 conversations underneath are others talking. And their words show that I was telling the truth every step of the way. Their words show that they're cowards. Their words show that they didn't have to go through it, but I did. Try another one. Hungary. Hungary. This is my conversation with King of Nickels. This is my conversation with Tony DeStasi. Here's my conversation with Anna. See. Well, I guess we'll have to go to videos because it's all the way back at the very beginning. Lucky me, it's got a sort by button. And I can click on sort by and go to date added oldest. Here's one angle of me being assaulted at the Boulder Hospital. They claim that I have a weapon and tried to bite them. Here's another one. Different angle. This is from out in the hall. Put a bag over my head. Claim I was trying to bite them. Their body cameras show different because their body cameras have audio. Let's see. Here's another one. I also have video of the assault at Clearview. Problem is that it won't download to the internet. Fuck if I know why. Here's a description from me about the Boulder police assault. Here's the situation with Jordan Anderson at my grandmother's funeral. This is only half of it, and he didn't write a written report, which is illegal in the state of Nebraska. He can actually go to jail for that. Let's see. Copy link address. Here's one with rainwater. See. Here's one with Brett Roloff, another witness. Here's one with Brandon. I told you I saved evidence. Here's from Christine. All of these over on the live chat on the right-hand side. Here's another one from Christine. Well, the police said that I wasn't trying to get help. I was trying to get help the whole time. Here's one with Christopher Tapp. This guy right here, and well, this is what he said in our conversation, and then he had something completely different to say, and his pride was hurt. And he wanted to call me up, fucked up, treat me like shit over his ex-wife. Here's Darren O'Connor. And Darren O'Connor at the very beginning was pretending like he was going to help me. When he got what he wanted, he stopped that. Let's see. Copy link address. This one's with Graham. Here's another one with Graham. These people helped my predators. Let's see. Here's another one with Joshua Hebert. There's another one with Joshua Hebert. The first thing that the police did was make sure that my copy link address. Here's Cammy. Here's one with Laura Nelson. It's short, so she might not have answered on this one, but we'll see. Here's another one with Laura Nelson. It's short, so she might not answer it. Laura Nelson, she's pretty astute. She was very talking. I wasn't recording, and then shut her mouth when I was. Very intuitive lady. Let's see. Did I just post up the one from Katie Cahill? Here's one from Mandy. Let's see. Here's a conversation with Missy Richards. Mind you, these are all after I had to flee the state of Colorado for my own safety because none of these cowards spoke up. There's another one with Miss Peaches. I haven't even gotten to most of the stuff from Katie Cahill, have I? There's another one from Miss Peaches. Here's another one from Miss Peaches. It's Kayla Trujillo, by the way. There's another one with Brandon Ratner. Here's one with Tabitha Michelle Cook. There's several of them. One of them it talks about, well, I made a post about how this dude was yelling at a couple of 3-year-olds. They were cunts, like 11 o'clock in the morning. Tabby got a hold of me and said, I knew you were talking about Josh. She also talks about 2 of my other predators, Ken Wilson and Leah Plunkett. And just wait till we get to Leah Plunkett's ex. That's a scary goddamn situation. Brandon Ratner, Tab Sydney, Terry Cuckhall, Tabby Graham. All right. Copy link address. This one's between me, Tabby, and Graham. I spent a lot of money there making sure that everything that they wanted was all prim and proper. Here's one from Terry. This is the mother of Brandon Jepson and little Jason Jepson. There's little Jason Jepson and big Jason Jepson. Little Jason Jepson is a goddamn meth head. My computer's going to overheat, so I got to shut down. I do